I had this landlord who, young guy, he took out I think $160 million loan. I could tell he was running out of money. He offered me an apartment on Avenue B, Avenue A, which isn't as good of an area. I'm like, no, I want to live on Bowery. He's like, no shot. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill. Eventually, he's like, yeah, you can move on to Bowery. You're gonna pay 75 G's up front. I'm like, hey, no. We eventually got a deal done. Paid $48,000 up front. I moved in. I've been living there for about a week, and just two acidic guys walk into my apartment, and they were shocked to see me. I'm like, what's up? And I think they thought I was a squatter because I was still setting up. They're like, yo, you got to get out of this apartment. You got to go. I'm like, what are you talking about? I live here. And they're like, what? So what that was the guy who I'd paid $48,000 to had lost the building in foreclosure. Those guys were something called receivers. They're the property management company that are brought in when someone goes into foreclosure. He never told them that he rented the apartment to me. I just paid my life savings. A week later, I got a fat eviction notice on my front door, and I'm freaking out. And I contact a lawyer, and I walk into his office, and he's like, holy shit. I'm like, what? And this is a random lawyer I just found. He's like, I represented the lady. He paid someone like $75,000 to move out of this apartment a year ago. So what he was going to do, he was going to pay her to move out, renovate the apartment, but he ran out of money. So I moved back in. He's like, hey, this is a rent stabilized apartment. This is, rental fraud. They offered me as much as $250,000 to leave. I turned it down, and I turned it back into rent stabilization, and I've lived there for 8 years now.